I'm going to show you how easy it is to line a tart case. There's some little tips and tricks to help you along the way. I've rolled the pastry out. Make sure your pastry is really cold. If it's a soft pastry, you can roll it between 2 sheets of plastic or 2 sheets of baking paper. I'm using small individual tart rings, but the process is exactly the same for a large tart as it is a small tart. So you either need to cut slightly larger than the tart ring itself, so that you've got enough pastry to go up the sides. Or you can use a ring that's slightly bigger, or a cutter that's going to give us the size that we require as well. So what we do is we pick the pastry up and we drop it into the ring. Now we have to push it down so that we have it right into the corner. I'm going to pick it up and show you what we want to avoid. So if I pick that up now, you can see that it's got rounded edges, so it hasn't gone right through to the base. So when we bake that, the pastry is going to slide down to fill that corner, and then we're going to get an uneven top, and the sides are going to slide down to the pastry. So what we actually have to do is lift it up and press it down. So lift it up and press it as we go to ensure that the pastry goes right in to the corners. And there you can see the difference, going right into the edges, so ensuring that when we bake it, it's not actually going to slide down. Make sure your pastry is not too thick and not too thin. If it's too thick, it will be a little bit hard to cut and break into, even with a knife and fork sometimes, or to slice into wedges. If it's too thin, you'll have trouble lining your tart case. Once you've lined all your tart cases and you're ensuring that it's right into the corner of the tart case, you can place them in the fridge for the pastry to firm up before trimming, or you can trim them straight away. So to trim them, we're going to take a small sharp knife and we're just going to cut the top of the pastry. Ensure that your knife isn't angled at all, so you're cutting just directly straight across. Once you've lined all your tart rings, you need to place them in the fridge for at least 20 minutes before you go on to the baking stage.